Hey everyone! Hi! I'm Pastor Marco, and this is Because Ministry ASL Lesson class. Whoa! Let's see how much I have. It's 49 minutes on there. Anyway, it fluctuates every day. I don't want to get it short because all the other stuff to make this video. Alright, anyway, let me adjust. Because you need to see the box. I'll stay right by just above your stomach, up to your head, by the width of your shoulder, and the length about the same as that part. Some people have longer arm, will be 18 inches, but mine the 14. Anyway, yeah, I have short arm, short hand, short feet, then left. Anyway, we're back. I've been teaching ASL on YouTube since last year, and all the lessons you can learn are right there. You roll back. There's a lot of different lessons I made every day. It's supposed to be from one video a week, 7 times a week. Or you can repeat and watch and learn over and over and over together. Yes, that kind of stuff. Okay. Start with the alphabet and the number. Did you understand that already? Okay, somebody else wanted me to make more video in ASL. Okay, I'll do that. That's just only for Because Ministry, ASL. I guess I'm going to have to do that with all the other video as well. Like with Michael Journey, that's right, shortened the name. We'll sit down with Michael. And the Because Dating and the Laws Club. Because that's someone's daughter. It's trying to learn ASL. It's trying to also learn. It's an adult too. Trying to communicate. So that's what they want to do. Okay, fine. I'll do it. I hope all of you understand why I'm finding all the other video as well. And you also can learn from me. Okay? So that's what you'll see from now on. You learn ASL. Okay. Picking up that autism, that mental development challenge. I remember way back when I was at Rome School for the Deaf. Every Sunday, whenever Sunday morning, going to school, that he was from Cortland, would meet us, drop off their son, with autism, and it'd be easier to ride with us to school Sunday. Most of the time did that until the later year kind of stopped there. I guess they found other ways to get there. It's a long way from Cortland to Mainland, like 70, up to 75 in Fairfield, after that. Then to Rome School for the Deaf. That's a long drive. Every week, goes home on the bus and jerk his butt. Or he made me ride with the Binghamton one. I can't remember now. That was a long time ago. because with the Binghamton one, they would go around on the highway from Interstate 90 to the New York State Thruway and 81. They go through Syracuse and Binghamton. White South. Southern Tier. So you understand that's how that works. So yeah, we had students from Binghamton to Rome school. Now, about him, what I've learned, thanks, from riding with us and being in school. Different, yet they have their own world of mind, different than all of us. Depend on the spectrum. Asperger on one side, autism on the other side. You will be more likely to communicate with Asperger. Autism is a total different world, a whole different language than that person would do when you try to communicate. With autism, maybe you have to start with very basic, even through the young adulthood. Basic. Depending on how developed they are. It's different. What we had, excuse me, with that student, very brilliant yet, but none of us communicate with him because it's really different. When he sees a puzzle, right, because the piece of puzzle on the table in the other fellowship area of the boys' dorm on the first floor. I remember it. It's where you can play puzzle. You can do it in 30 minutes. 500 pieces. I've tried that. It took me many hours and I'm not done. Stop. It's enough time. I gotta do something else. Yeah. Most of us like to start with the border of the puzzle. Then we would work way in. And depending on what color. Oh, that's a lot of yellow. Put them together. Oh, there's a lot of blue. Put them together. Oh, there's a lot of black. Midnight blue like this. But all together. Put them all together. That's how we all do that, right? Right. I used to make those puzzles online. Yet you can play puzzle online now. Make your own. I used a lot of the Rotorank picture. Make the puzzle. Make it very shallow. Get the all wood floor. Or the reflection of the ceiling. Down. With the light. Which one? Up here or down there? So it's good. I finished in some piece, this 500 piece in 45 minutes because they're different online than offline. All right, speaking of those, that boy at the time, his way of communication was through the puzzle. One of the deaf picked on him, took a piece and he screamed. Don't, never, ever do that. They're gonna go crazy. Not really mean crazy, but that's their way of communication. The people don't understand. So don't do that. Be nice, helpful, sit with, let the person can play something that's skilled at. Maybe the puzzle, or maybe the video game. Today, a lot of video games. with a more active function outside. Sport, ball, easy, elite, please. Don't throw like Major League Baseball. Don't do that. They go, They don't understand. For some of them, yes. Some can do it. Good. They had some good development. But with that boy that left school, hard to develop. Maybe that's why I understand him after a while. 2 years later. But in the beginning, without every Sunday. Yet. But later on, it was hard for him. Because of that kind of development. I'll never forget that. You will never forget when you have a child who has autism or any disability that requires sign language. I remember I was in preschool with the dad at the Cerebral Palsy Clinic in Syracuse, and changed the name several times now, and moved to. Because the hospital up there wanted their building to expand. They never did. And she's still abandoned. Oh yeah. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, they the function is still different. Then I was sent to school for the handicap. Yeah, Syracuse had one before the we call that the rehab BHM of 1973. Well, that's good. They did it before. From the time I started the fall 69 to I transferred 72 to Rome. Yeah, 3 years there. And I think that program at that time collapsed. And many went to different school right after that. But when you try to communicate, now I'm going to talk about that. Communicate simply. Don't sound fast. Simply. Sometimes you have to repeat until they grasp, understand what they need to do. Autism. I think that's what that word I saw at Bill restaurant. That's for people who are very slow. They showed me what they do. I watched. Oh, okay. Now I understand why they do that. Another woman wanted to understand too. So we both went one evening to watch, understand how they do that. They repeat several times. Get grasp understanding. Sometimes you need to be careful when they say, I get it the first time. I get it the first time. Then you don't have to repeat. No. The first study their progress. Then communicate with them. There's many autism are hearing, matter of fact, but it seems they understand through sign language. Matter of fact, some of them are deaf. With that boy who rode with us looked very hearing, seemed to be hearing, but development needs to use ASL, and we're at school have that in that time. At that time, period, that time. because all new Rehabilitation Act that public school now must accept children with disability and be educated in public school. Autism people can work. I've seen like when it's Syracuse, I don't know, I talk a lot about that town because I grew up, knew how it is a lot. They had a place for, they closed now. I remember hearing about that about 10 years ago. They had it for years. They hire people with disability to manufacture things. I think it was called Monarch Industry at the time. Anyway, it really will help them develop vocational rehab for their life and actually make money. So remember, face-to-face talk directly. Simply go slow. Don't move too fast. Some of them do understand speed, but you don't know what their speed progress in their mind. That speed is different meaning than rush. So that's how you need to understand how it works. And when you're around, please wear dark clothes. But if you're dark skin, do the opposite. White or light color clothes, like sky blue, foam green, those kind of clothes. Fine. Now Hawaii shirt like I always wear all the time. So, alright, thanks for watching. Hopefully that will help you understand how to communicate with children and adults with mentally development. Alright, thanks. God bless. Whoa!